Hey YouTube, as you saw from the title and as you see from the big pile of wood in the background, I am going to be building Simply Sally and myself because I'd use it too, but a table that goes at the end of a table saw because we rip a lot of plywood and it requires both of us most of the time to do that. I look really dark. Whoa. Okay, here I am. I'm in the daylight now. Um, it requires both of us most of the time because if you have an 8 foot piece and you're pushing it and your table saw is small like that, um, once you get to the end, the wood that you're cutting is gonna fall off like that. And if you have a table built at the end, it nicely slides on and you don't have to worry about something falling or binding the blade or none of that stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm building a table at the end and I might build a little side table to the left of it. Hadn't figured it out. I did get enough wood, to do that if I needed to. So again, I'm going to be winging it, no plans. I know that it has to be 3 feet tall to match up with the top of this table right here. Can you see that? Or did I just show you the ground? Yeah, to match with the top of that table. So, and I know I want it 7 foot wide or 7 foot long and 4 feet wide. So that's what I'm going to start with. And from there, I'll figure everything else out. So what I did right here, I cut the 4 legs, the length that I wanted, which is the 3 feet that I said before. And then I cut 4 more legs, 3.5 inches shorter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take each one of these, sorry, my camera did the flip thing, but I'm gonna take each one of these and nail it to that. Right, just like this. Obviously square it up and everything, and what that's gonna give me is that, right? So, I don't know why my camera keeps flipping like that. Sorry. So anyways, that gives me 3.5 inches here, and that gives me the ability to lay a 2x4 here all the way across my 7 foot length that I mentioned before, and just nail it, right? And then when I stand it up, this 2x4 is going to be sitting on this, and I'm going to have another 2x4 that's going to be bolted this way for my width of the table. And I don't know, it just seems like it makes it a little bit stronger and less likely to flex around and all that type of stuff, because we're probably going to be moving the table around. I'm not going to put it on casters just yet because I don't know exactly how much we're going to be moving it around, but we are going to be moving it. So I want the legs to be as straight and sturdy as possible, and that'll be the way to do it without adding a whole lot of wood to it. So there are the legs nailed together. They're all, I wouldn't say perfect because nothing's really perfect, but they're really close. It's important to have the legs as level as possible because you don't want to be the guy putting salt packets under a table leg to get it level or to keep it from wobbling. These shouldn't wobble unless the floor is unlevel, and if it's unlevel, there's really nothing I can do about that. Well, actually I could do something about it, but that would require more effort than I'm willing to put into this. So next step is to cut the width wise. I know a 4x8 sheet's around 48 inches, not exact, but it's close to 48 inches. I know that together is 3 inches. So I'm gonna have 2 of that, which is 6 inches, and I know I want 2 inches of overhang. So 6 plus 4, because 2 plus 2 on each side of the table, 6 plus 4 is 10. So I'm gonna cut my cross members 10 inches shorter than that, which would be 38 inches. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll cut it and show you. It'll make sense in a minute. So everything's looking pretty good so far. This table's good and strong. It's the way it should be. And it's also good and level. That's all the better. Next step is to add our cross members. I'm probably gonna add them every 20 inches or so, something like that. It probably won't be exactly 20 inches, but I'll get it close. Just perfectly spaced out on the top and the bottom. Simply Sally said that she wanted a shelf on the bottom. I was gonna leave those two open so we could like roll stuff under there, like vacuum cleaner, something like that. But Sally wants a shelf right there. So I'm gonna put pretty much a full sheet right here. I'm gonna have to trim a little bit down, you know, to make up for that right there. Put a full sheet right here. And I'm not gonna have the wood now since we made that change to do the side table. I'm gonna have to figure something out anyway with that because you can't get extensions with those. Look at all those birds, what the heck? Look at that. They've been in the woods all day. I heard that's like a sign of bad weather or something. Not really sure. Oh yeah, table saw. This table saw has like those little gears. So you can't buy an extension and it's difficult to make an extension. But I think I can come up with something. I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of thinking. That's what that side table is for, is going to be kind of to extend that because it's only like 33 inches or something, 33 3/4, something like that. That's what the side table is going to be for. But like I said, I think I can come up with something to make it wider than that. I don't know. That'll be a different video and probably a different day. But for now, let's get these cross members cut, plywood cut for the bottom, and the top sheet down. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I don't like it. Those things took off just now and it sounded like a storm or something, or a train went by. So here it is, all finished up. Turned out really nicely, strong, like everything else I try to build. I try to make it good and strong. And it's good and level with that table right there, so that's nice. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I went and took a break and went and ate. And then I came back and I was like, man, it's time to nail. So I nailed like 5,000 screws in the top. I don't know why I did that. I measured them, but I don't know what I was measuring them from because none of them are even or anything. I don't know what the heck. But the bottom turned out nice. The part you'll never see. It's no big deal. More nails are better. Well, not always, but no more than I put. That's good. It's not gonna ever lift up, and it's definitely not unlevel. You can see how, you know, flush everything is across there. Turned out really nice. Simply Sally's gonna be happy with it. And this stuff is heavy. I mean, I'm sure you've messed around with wood before. This stuff is really heavy. This table probably weighs 200, well, I would say over 250 pounds. It's a very heavy table. And I use about 80 pounds of nails right there on the top, so that didn't help anything with the lightness. But I ended up making it 8 feet long and 4 feet wide because I got to thinking, I was like, why am I going to cut a foot off? Well, originally I was going to cut a foot off and all that stuff because of the side table thing. But then we decided to build that, and I don't know. I made it 8 feet long and 4 feet wide. It's a big table, less cuts. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. I love building stuff. It's kind of fun. And let me know if you guys have ideas of anything else I could be doing. I have quite a few other videos I'm going to make, but if there's something in particular that you guys want to see, let me know. I will make it. Maybe. I might make it if it's not too crazy. Alright guys, have a good night. Thanks again for watching.